So when my dad died, he lived by himself. And he died by himself in his house. So when I went up to take care of his house, everything was just as he had left it moments before he passed away. And that's a pretty surreal experience, to see open jelly jars and a dirty knife sitting on the kitchen table, and books turned open to pages, and the TV paused. It's surreal. But the one thing that really struck me is the one thing that I want to talk to y'all about today, and it's something that I think was a message for me then, and maybe a message for us now. On his couch was his notepad, and he always had a notepad and something to write with, always. He was not just a writer, though he was, but he was also a thinker. And whenever he had thoughts, he had to put them down, or whenever he read something or heard something, he wanted to put it down. And his notepad was opened up to a page that just had this quote from Winston Churchill. This is not the end. This is not even the beginning of the end. But this is perhaps the end of the beginning. My dad was not really a very spiritual person. He wasn't, not at all. But I think he would have really appreciated that that was the message that he left for me at that time. And of course I've thought a lot about it ever since then. But now that quote just keeps resonating in my head. This is not the end. This is not even the beginning of the end. This is perhaps just the end of the beginning. And I think a lot of us share that same sense of excitement. Doesn't do it. I mean, awe, joy, bursting. You know, I mean, it's like, God, a kid on Christmas on crack, which is bad. Children should not do crack. But that's kind of what it feels like, right? Like inside, are you sort of vibrating a little bit? Like, you can probably see me, that's probably looks weird. I'll settle down, but. And I know a lot of people, and a lot of y'all are participants in this community, and I'm not excluding your ideas and theories. I've talked before about nobody knows, absolutely nobody knows what's going to happen. But I'm choosing to believe that we are on the edge of the most beautiful thing beyond our wildest imaginations. And I think maybe if enough of us believe that to be true, we might just make it so. So y'all want to join me? Let's make a miracle.